guys know I'm always pumped up and excited. Go ahead and like it. Go ahead and share. Go ahead and tell a friend about this amazing journey that we are on to heal ourselves. Guys, if this is your first time you are joining us, I want you guys to know my name is DrMonifa Jones. I'm a master's level psychologist. I'm a transformational life coach. But what I want you to know most of all is that on this journey, I'm now a mother, a wife, a sister, a daughter, and officially today, I'm your friend. So welcome to the Love Tribe. I've been doing outpatient mental health for over 25 years. I'm a previous psychology professor. So needless to say, this is my thing, psychology. But with that being said, I also found out that you cannot pour from an empty cup. And I also found out that healer first heal thyself. So I want you guys to know you are witnessing myself in a healing journey live in real time. And I'm just inviting you guys to use all of my expertise, all of my knowledge, all of my experience, all of my history, and all of my 25 years of experience and use it for yourself. You better get excited about that. So guys, we are on a series now, and I'm excited about this series. So we're talking about transformations. We're talking about affirmations, using action behind it to actually manifest the life of our dreams. And we're going into a topic, hey queen, called things that mentally strong people don't do. So we are going to go a little bit more into affirmations as we move on. As you guys know, I told you that affirmations are a wonderful, phenomenal tool that helps us to take our lives to the next level. Because what it does is it teaches us to speak forth the life of our dreams, even though we don't have it. And we're going to speak it forth in present tense as if it's already happening. Hey, mom. And we're going to speak it forth like we can feel the feelings of it actually happening. If we want that Mercedes, we feel the leather, right? If we want a nurturing relationship, we feel that love all around us, right? If we want not to be sad and depressed and miserable every day, we feel that joy. We feel that happiness, right? We feel that bliss. A lot of people that I know, I want you to know, they think bliss is something that you cannot obtain in this lifetime. I want you guys to know I beg to differ because I've experienced it. Bliss, joy, and happiness, let me tell you people, it is a choice, baby. You can mope around, you can be sad, you can be miserable, or you can get excited. So I always say get excited and notify your face that you're alive, first of all. You have chosen to come to this beautiful, beautiful life at this beautiful, beautiful time, on this beautiful planet, on this beautiful country, in the beautiful state, in the beautiful family, and the beautiful race and body that you live in. You chose that. So you better get excited. And how are we going to work this black girl magic? That's all I want to know. I obviously decided that it's the bomb.com to come as me. So how do I work this black girl magic? That's all I want to know. I don't want to walk around being sad for the rest of my life. I don't want to walk around feeling defeated for the rest of my life. I want to work it out. So guess how I do that? Through affirmations. And the beautiful thing is that I have transformed so much as a result of speaking over my life. And it would seem weird that I would speak that I was rich when I was poor, or that I was at my perfect body weight when I was overweight, right? Or that I had success in my business when I had no success at all. Or that I had a flourishing bank account when my bank account was actually on a negative. And that I'm in a loving relationship when I'm in a toxic, violent relationship. It seems like, whoa, dude, am I really speaking these things? Yes. And this is the thing that I want you to have so much fun. And I want you to feel it. That wonderful relationship you have and you want, I want you to feel it. That exciting house and that exciting car, I want you to feel it. And everything that you want, I want you to just imagine yourself there. See, children have given us a very good example. They love imagination. And a lot of people say they live in fairy tale land, but I really truly believe that children can teach us a lot because they play and they feel the wonder of life. And when they meet a new person, they just say, hey, they don't want to know their race. their gender, their sexual orientation. They don't want to know their political affiliation. They don't want to know their religious affiliation. All they want to know is, do you want to play? Because I want to play. Do you want to play? So I would venture to say to you, why don't we get excited about this life and connect with other people that want to play? That's what I want to do. I don't think I played enough. I'm sorry. I want to hula hoop. I want to skate. I want to jump rope. I want to double dutch. I want to do everything. I want to hopscotch. I want to play soccer. I want to play basketball. I want to swim. I want to get on a sliding board. I want to play. I want to play. Because see, for me, life has been so serious and life has been so tough. And life has not been a playground. And life has not been a merry-go-round. Life has kind of been like a nightmare that I'm trying to wake up from, right? But what if we make a choice, we make a decision, and we say, happiness is not determined by my circumstances. Happiness is a choice. And I choose happiness all day, every day. I choose happiness. Okay? That's the choice. We don't have no other choices. All right, T? I choose happiness. Get excited. So with our affirmations, don't forget, guys, we're going to write them down. You know we got to write, right? I'm not going to go back into that. Watch the replay. We got to write them down. We got to put them in the present tense. And then we want to make sure we post them everywhere. We want to look at them. We want to be reminded when we get that creepy thing coming back on us of sadness and depression and anxiety. And we're like, whoa, we don't do that no more. Our body just reverts back to our set point. Some of us have a set point of depression. You ever heard somebody say she always got her bitch face on? Like she always just look crazy, right? Some of us set point is sadness. Some of us set point is anger, right? So we have to kind of switch up our DNA and we have to slowly and make it more flexible and adjust it to understand, look, girl, we ain't sad and we ain't angry no more. Like, why you wake up angry every day? We are not angry anymore. We are peaceful. We are joyous. We are happy and we walk in Zen. And you got to understand, you got to give yourself a break because you know you've been off the chain, sis. I'm talking about me. You can blame it on me. I'm talking to myself. Monifa, you know you've been off the chain, sis. So how do you expect when you wake up tomorrow, you're just going to be walking through the tulips? You're just going to be skipping through the flowers. Hey, Gwen, how do you figure when you wake up tomorrow, Sonia, guess what we're going to do? All of a sudden, our whole life's going to transform right before our very eyes. I told you guys, I'm a psychologist, but I am not delusional. We're going to have to really, really, really work on it. Just like you worked 10, 20 years to chase that dude that didn't even want you. Just like you worked 10, 20 years, you chased after that promotion for a job that you hated, that was beneath your skill level, for a building that made you want to throw up every time you walked in it. You had to sit in your car and prepare yourself to walk into this God-forsaken building. But for 20 years, I'm going to get that promotion. Just like you chase after those things that seem to elude you, let's go ahead and chase after our peace and our joy and our happiness. It's work, baby. It's work. We're going to get up every day and we're going to look in the mirror and we're going to be confident and we're going to speak good things over ourselves. And I promise you, one day you're going to do like I did. You're going to just be silly and laughing and cracking up because you're going to look at him and you be like, oh my Lord, I need new affirmations, Sonia, because guess what? I did that, done that, did that, done that. Hey, y'all doing that? I did that. Queen, I know Queen with me. I did that. I'm done that. What? All those things that I spoke that I thought I never could do, it was actually my life. So guys, don't sleep on these affirmations, okay? So this is the thing. I want you to say them out every day, as many times, definitely in the morning, definitely before you go to bed. But maybe you want to put it in your car and say it then. Maybe you want to put it in your bathroom right by your toilet. So while you sitting there ain't doing nothing, you can be speaking life over yourself. And then you can also remember, I told you I record myself, even though my voice sounds funny to myself. It's weird. I'm a speaker, but my voice sounds funny to me. But I record myself and I listen to it every morning. It's like me talking to me. And I get excited about that. It's not like somebody else. It's not my pastor, my mama, my bestie. It's me saying, girl, get it together. And I'm like, girl, I'm going to get it together. It's something about hearing your own voice. Imagine you wrote it, you spoke it, you believed it, you imagined it, right? And then now you're hearing it in your own voice in multiple times. And this is the thing. Pay attention to this. I want you to analyze your affirmations. There's 1,000 affirmations online. You can tap into. My husband told me about an app where you can actually, they already pre-written them for you. They pre-written and you can just speak them forth. There are apps. You can go online and get them for free, right? You can write your own. But this is the thing. You want to make sure that the words and the tone, it feels right for you. If it doesn't, restate it. Don't have an affirmation because everybody else has an affirmation. I am prosperous in my health and my wealth. And if it don't feel right to you, you're not going to own it. You're not going to invest in the words. You are not going to encompass the feeling of perfect health and abundant wealth if you're not feeling it, right? So make sure it's in your vernacular. Make sure it's in words. Don't get cute and make it all proper. You know, it don't have to be perfect, complete sentences. Make sure it's the way you speak so you can identify with it. What you are doing, you are retraining your brain to take your life to the next level. Yes, Queen, we're going to speak from our heart. You know, there are things like Healing 101. I could talk to you guys all day, every day. My show happened to be a half an hour. If it wasn't time for a half an hour, I could be here 5 hours straight and still have more content for you. I'm telling you, it goes on and on and on. Speak it from the heart. But if you ain't feeling that thing, if you come to me and you want to talk to me about foreign cars and the mechanics of it, I'm gone. That ain't my thing. You talking Chinese to me, right? Even I'll be out with my husband and I keep going to the wrong car. It's hard for me to recognize cars for whatever reason. It's not my thing, right? So get to your thing and keep the main thing, which is you. And you get into the next level. So guys, I hope you guys write your affirmations. I want you to DM me because I'm trying to see, okay, Queen, she knows she's always on it. I'm trying to see who's getting my gifts at the end of the week. I want to make sure that you're sharing. You're liking. You also can go over to my YouTube channel and check that out. Share and like there. Make sure you send it out to your family and your friends that you want to elevate with you as well, right? So we're excited and make sure you message. So guess what we talking about, y'all? We're talking about things mentally strong people don't do. Hey, my cousin Walt on the line. What's up? This the thing. When we are mentally strong, there are certain things that we just don't tap into. There are certain things that we just don't do, period, right? So we're going to start talking about that today. Don't forget, guys, you know y'all always got to take notes, right? Because we want to make sure this is meaningful. There are things in our life, you know, I love music, I love books, I love worship, I love so many things. But it's certain times when I get in the presence of certain people and certain topics, I'm writing stuff down because it's so important to me because I want to retain that information so that I will not, hey, cuzzo, so that I will never, ever, ever in my life come back 10 years later and like, dang, I learned that 10 years ago. I forgot about it, right? Thank you, Queen. I shared on my story, but I forgot to tag. Thank you so much, Queen. She is amazing. Okay, all right, so let's talk about it. So when we're talking about things that mentally strong people don't do, we're talking about taking back your power. See, a lot of people are waiting for someone to give them their power. Someone raped them, someone molested them, right? Their parents may have felt like their parents didn't honor them. They may have felt like their lovers or boyfriends or husbands or wives didn't respect them, right? They may have felt like their boss had belittled them. They may have felt like some family members betrayed them. They may have felt like their friends robbed them. But listen, don't wait for somebody to give you back your power. Take it. It's yours. So you're going to tell me something belonged to you But you're going to go and ask somebody else permission for you to have it. I don't think so. Not on these parts. Oh, no, sir. Oh, no, sir. Oh, no. We don't do that over here. What belongs to me belongs to me. And don't touch my stuff. And when you touch my stuff, I'm coming for it. See, some of y'all a little too soft. Some of y'all need to get gangster with your happiness and with your joy. Some of y'all don't give away your peace. And I told you, if it costs my peace, it costs too much. And some of us have given it away and we waiting for the person to give it back. As soon as this person do this, I'ma have peace again. As soon as this person do this, I'ma be happy again. As soon, no. I'm not waiting for you to reciprocate nothing back to me. I know I don't bless you. I know you disrespectful. I know you unappreciative. But at the end of the day, with you being disrespectful and unappreciative, you also ain't taking my power. You think you, no. You think you're doing that too? Oh, no, sir, not over here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our power back. And then we're going to embrace the change. Because one thing you really have to understand, for you to get to the next level, you're going to have to change. If you don't understand that, if you don't know that, I told you today. In order for you to get to the next level, Sonia, yes, we have to change. Because the way we are has gotten us exactly what we have today. And if you like me, you don't want it. I don't want this. I don't want it. Like, how do I get to the next level? What do I got to do to change? Oh, I got to meditate. Okay, let me do that. I got to write down some affirmations. Okay, let me do that. I have to exercise my body. Let me do that. I have to be mindful about clean eating. Okay, what do I have to do? Because when I was stuffing myself and overfeeding myself and not moving my body and not meditating and not journaling and not being mindful of my peace, people stepped on me, beat me up, violent to me, and some more stuff. Robbed me, no reciprocation, stole my energy, my money, and everything. My skills, my talents, even my self-esteem. It's called self-esteem. How did I give that away? I let people talk to me like I was nothing, and then I went home and, Queen, you had permission to slap me. You got permission to slap me, Queen. Because when they talked about me like a dog, guess what I did? I went home and repeated it. And actually believed it. I believed it until I took my power back. And I said, I know who I am. I know whose I am. Don't play with me. I don't care what you say. I'm great. I don't care what you say. I'm phenomenal. And I don't care what you say. I'm beautiful and I'm bad to the bone. I don't think it get no gorgeous to me. I'm just saying. Oh, are you egotistical? No. Finally love myself. I'm confident. Finally in love with me. Finally healing. Finally caring for myself. Finally. Queen says her too. Yes, Queen, we are doing this together, sister. I love this African proverb. It says, Queen, it says, if you want to go fast, you want to go real fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. So we going together, Queen. Nelson Mandela quote, Cheryl, says, it always seems impossible until it's done. Nelson Mandela said, you know what? I'm going to change a whole nation. I might go to jail for it for multiple years, but I'm going to change a whole nation. It almost seems impossible until it's done. And when I get out of jail, by the way, I'm going to become the president. Like, where they do that at? So what I'm saying to you is you're impossible. Basically, you're saying I am possible. Even in the word impossible, it says stop playing and go do what you're supposed to do. Even impossible won't let you stop. Impossible. I am possible. That's exciting. So listen, we can do this. We're going to take our power back unapologetically. We're not asking permission. We're not saying, may I please have my heart back? I gave you my heart. You stamped on my heart. And I just thought I was not going to love anybody for the rest of my life because I was just so torn. And then I decided, wait a minute. I'm not going to be bitter. I'm going to be better. I deserve to be loved. Because you was a fool and you didn't honor me don't mean I got to suffer for the rest of my life. Shucks. Bob Marley said, if she's worth it, you're going to have to wait. And if you don't have to wait, she's not worth it. So, hey, the bottom line is this. You have to love yourself, honor yourself, cherish yourself, and don't ask anybody. You are the authority of you. You want to be great, be great. You want to be phenomenal? Do that. You don't need nobody's permission. I used to always want somebody's permission. Let me tell you, I got nothing to hide, nothing to protect, nothing to defend. It's all me, baby. This me and me. Me, myself, and I don't need your permission. I don't need your permission. I'm going to the highest heights. I am walking in my purpose and destiny. I am in alignment with my assignment. And I'm excited now because I woke up and I was like, you know what? I ain't going to be miserable today. I'm just going to be happy. And guess what? I like that better. Queen says, I'm shining so bright, all the females at work be attacking me now. So I apply more pressure because I know I'm not the problem. That's right. I told you, Queen, were you on when we said when you're under transformation and you're raising up and you're coming back to life that we got to press clear? They got to be like, clear! We bringing Queen back to life. Everybody, they ain't going to be able to touch you, sis. You're going to be like, can't touch this. Dun, 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 dun. MC Hammer. Boom, boom, boom. Can't touch this. Can't nobody touch you. Because you're on another level. And you will be unreachable. And that's a beautiful thing, right? In addition to that, while we're embracing our change, we're going to face our fears. Most of the fears that we have anyway, they are just unfounded. I was so afraid of so many things. I'm afraid of sounds. I'm afraid of noises. I'm afraid it ain't nothing in the dark but my husband walking through the house. Like, why am I so afraid? So look, we're going to have to embrace our fears. Just go down, our issues are stuck in our tissues because we've been stroking those same problems year after year after year. And see, had we known this 10, 20, 30, 40 years ago, we would be in a whole different place. But, delay is not denial. We're here now. We're going to go through our journey now. But while we're going through our journey now, we're going to give ourselves permission to go through our journey now. And it's okay because this is where we are. So let's go to the next level. We're going to embrace the fear. And we're going to figure out what are those things that I'm so afraid of. I'm going to put in my journal. And one by one, I'm going to dispel every myth. I'm like, I'm not scared of that. I'm not scared of you. I was scared of my ex-husband. That man was all the way on the West Coast, all the way in a whole nother side of the country. And I'm in my house locking doors and locking gates and locking windows and shivering. He all the way on the other side of the country ain't even thinking about me. We are afraid of things that have no grounds for fear. And fear, false evidence appearing real, a lot of the times you can dispel those myths. In addition to that, guess what we're going to do, guys? Woo! This is the good part. We're going to train our brain for happiness, y'all. This is exciting. When I was growing up, my brain was not trained for happiness. I'm going to tell you, my brain was trained for sorrow, for self-doubt. My brain was trained for self-pity. My brain was trained for being sensitive. My brain was trained for always beating up myself, always thinking less than myself, always thinking others didn't care about me. Nobody loved me. I always had this conversation going on all the time. Every time something happened in the family and somebody did something for somebody, I'm like, they never did it for me. Why didn't I just open my mouth and be like, I move. You bought him a whole pot set. Why you ain't get me anything? And then go to the next auntie and be like, I move. You bought him a whole brand new vacuum cleaner. Why you get me? I got 3 kids. And they might have told you the truth. You move too much. You got a kid every other year. Like, we concerned about you, girl. We don't want to invest nothing in you. We don't feel like you're going to be anything. So that's what one of them told me. But that's okay. I'm good today. I bet you today they don't think I ain't going to be anything. I bet you today they know I'm something. So look, don't worry about what people say and don't worry about what people do. Don't even wrap your head around it because the more you try to wrap your head around it, guess what? You're going to be sadder. Because you're going to start having all these memories of, dang, they overlooked me again. Dang, they talked about me again. Dang, they did this again. Dang, and then you'll be like, dang, do they all hate me? And when you start getting that swirl of that, oh, it's not good. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm telling you, I went there. It's a rabbit hole. It just never ends. Just don't do it, right? So this is what I recommend you do, though. I recommend you analyze yourself. And you say, I'm going to take my power back. If I felt like people said I was less than, maybe I internalized that. Maybe I operated my life that way. If they thought I was always going to be a bum because I was in Section 8 on food stamps with kids, husband in jail, she ain't going to never be nothing. Like if they thought that, that's okay. Because guess what? All the writing on the wall said that. But my affirmation said something different. Y'all better get excited. When I used to go in that social service office, I used to take my books. And I used to be like, y'all could talk to me like I'm nothing, but I'm going to be a doctor one day. Y'all could say what y'all want to say, but I'm coming for you. I'm going to educate myself, and I'm going to learn, and I'm going to go to church, and I'm going to figure this life out. Because I know for sure I'm a smart girl. I can figure it out. One thing I know I might not have a lot of money. I might not have a lot of people supporting me. But one thing I do know, that I can figure some stuff out. And I determined in my mind, in my kids, that they are going to take their lives to the next level. And I believe I did that. I prayed over them. I tried to keep them in good arenas. I tried to keep them in good programs. I tried to shelter them as much as I can. Probably a little bit too much, but I tried. So Sonia says, the Holy Spirit said, we better check ourselves before we wreck ourselves. Yes, for as a man thinketh, so is he. That's good, Sonia. As a man thinketh, so is he. As a woman thinks, baby, that's what she is. So if they call you a slut, it don't matter what they say. What do you think? They call you less than. They say you ain't never going to be nothing. What do you think? What do you think? They say, oh, she ain't finished college. She ain't going to do nothing. She don't have no degrees. Her husband is this. And they used to say some stuff about my husband. And so I guess, they just assume with the past of my father and my husband that they said that girl ain't going to be a nothing. But can I stand before you today to say I'm something? Can I even stand here before you and tell you I'm everything to myself? If I'm nothing to nobody else, I am everything to me. That is exciting to me. See, this is the thing, guys. That's what y'all got to think about. When people all around you, all these external components, well, this girl on social media, she got a butt job. Your butt is not as big as hers. Oh, this person got a big house. Oh, this person on vacation. Look at your life. Your life is not amazing. Look at her man. You don't have a man. Look at her bank account. You don't have no Louis Vuitton bag. If you keep listening to Sonia, if we listen to all that mess, we will lose our minds. Bingo, says Cheryl. We will lose our minds. But what matters is what I tell me. I promise you, I'm going to be one of the greatest philanthropists that ever lived, that ever walked this planet. Because it was times when I was in need and I didn't get the help that I needed. And when I see another woman with kids, I ain't going to judge her and be like, oh, your father is this, your children, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to be like, baby girl, what you need? Let me help you out. I'm going to have everything I need, Kenya, to be a help. That's my dream, to make so much that nobody around me is in need. They don't wonder if they're loved. I'm going to make sure you know you're loved, because I'm going to tell you love, but it's going to be an action word, baby. I'm going to prove it. It ain't going to be no I wonder. No, I'm going to show you that you have support, that you have assistance. I know what it feels like. Believe me, I know what it feels like. But at the end of the day, we don't hold nobody hostage. We don't hold no unforgiveness. We live our life in bliss and joy and peace. And we like, ooh, how do we get to the next level? How do we find more love? How do we find more peace? How do we find more money? How do we find more loving, nurturing relationships? I ain't got time to be worried about the people that stabbed me in the back. Do you understand? They're behind me. Get excited. They stabbed me in the back. They back there. They all the way in the back. Do you think I'm concerned about the people, Queen Kenya, that's trying to pull me down? Sure. I ain't concerned about the people that pulling me down. Guess what? I'm up here. They below me. Get excited. So they down there and they back there and you worried about them. You better stop worrying about them people. You better get focused on yourself. You better do some self-love, some self-care, some self-healing rituals so you can take your life to the next level. I remember when my affirmations were that I'm happy, and I wasn't. I wasn't happy, but now I am. I used to be like, I got to search for happiness. But guess what, guys? I am happiness. I'm the epitome of happiness. I am the picture of happiness. Why? Because that's a choice. And that's what I choose. Y'all better get excited. We had our time and I don't even know how we do this every single day. But anyway, guys, we are here. I want you to know if you don't have 5 minutes, you don't have a life. I want to make sure that you we get 23 hours and 55 minutes. You can do whatever you want to do with that time. But 5 minutes, it ain't yours, sis. Pull away. Pull away. It ain't yours to do what you want to do. You need to tap within the power within. All these external components of the world, social media, TV, Netflix, bills, jobs, people, relationships. Oh my Lord. Pull away so that you can recharge, so that you can refresh and actually rejoice. You know the reason why you don't rejoice? You know the reason why you don't have no joy? Because you're tired. You tired. Physically, mentally, spiritually, you just tired. Pull away. Refresh yourself. Find the power within. Tap into it. Every single day, you deserve that. Well, Dr. J, do I gotta do it every day? Can I just do it Monday through Friday, live at 5? Sure. If you don't want your weekends to be prosperous, you don't need to do it on the weekends. But for me, I'm going to do it in every day that ends in Y. Get excited about that. That's exciting. So, guys, you can put your hand over your heart if you like. Or you can close your eyes. I like to really go within, but I'm keeping my eyes open because I'm talking to y'all. May God continue to shine his face upon you. May God be gracious to you and grant you peace. Let me tell you, say this with me. I forgive myself for believing that I should have done better when I didn't know how. I forgive myself, embody that, for believing that I should have done better when I didn't know how. I'm not blaming myself no more. I didn't know. But now I know. When you know better, you do better. But I'm in a no judgment zone right now for myself, but not only for myself, for others. I forgive others for doing what they did to me. They should have done better, but guess what? They obviously didn't know how. Why? How do I know? Because they did what they did. If they knew better, they wouldn't have done it. They didn't know better, Queen. They didn't know. So they stabbed me in the back. Mama, they didn't know. So they treated me like crap. They disrespected me. And then they told the others to disrespect me as well. And everybody else jumped on a bandwagon. And so what am I supposed to say to that? Guess what I say? I forgive you. That's what I say. Because the cost of unforgiveness is too heavy for me to carry. And I'm just saying, you ain't worth it. You ain't worth it. You ain't worth for me to carry unforgiveness and have burden and pain in my life because some crap you did to me. You done lost your everlasting mind. And I'm a psychologist. I'm qualified to say that. So anyway, I am open and ready for things to start going my way. I am open and ready. I am not surprised. I'm excited when good things go my way. I just want to know every day, how can this day get better? How can this day get better? I am asking to receive a message in this physical world today that is a reflection of that. I am open and ready to receive that message. It's already done. It's already done. I already have it. It's already mine. Yeah! Woo! Y'all better get excited. I don't know about y'all, but every single day, every day, Queen, I be excited to see you, girl. Every day, I be excited to see you, Cheryl. I be excited to see everybody. It's just every day because guess what I know? We elevating together. If you want to go real, real fast, just go by yourself. You want to go real, real far? Let's lock arms and go together. I love each and every one of you guys. I'll see you Monday through Friday live at 5.